Hey people, hello again. It's a beautiful, warm day here in Toronto. It's going to get hotter. It gets pretty humid in Toronto and in the summer, sometimes in the spring as well. But here we are with the sunshine beaming forth, shining upon us. I've been out today, basking in it, a little bit of meditation, a little bit of hanging out at a coffee shop, and just trying to chill out, pass the time. But here I am, making another video. And today, there's a few things I want to talk about, but I was pretty surprised and overjoyed for a nice synchronicity, probably. I made a video about Mother's Day that I released pretty late on Mother's Day, about your mother, your life, being thankful for life, being thankful for your mother, and about those shitty people that want to be moms but don't want to do the work, that just want the power, and that may have disrupted your life or hurt you in some way, maybe in many ways. And that Mother's Day is a chance to release that, along with appreciate the mothers that have given you so much. And one of the suggestions I made in that last video was to take your shoes off, take your socks off, sit in a natural setting like a park or a forest, and get your bare feet, your soul connected to the earth, on the ground, the Great Mother. So that's really good anytime. People call it grounding. You can call it connecting to Mother or connecting to the Great Mother. I think there's some research out there that supports its usefulness from a certain perspective, but as with many things to do with health, awareness, and even spirit, you just got to do it yourself. Don't be scared. Don't give your power away to someone else to verify every aspect of your reality, because at the end of the day, in the deepest way, you know what's true, and you have to figure out what is true through your experience. Information can be useful, but only knowledge is gained through experience and information, and the union of those two, the synthesis. So, does grounding work? Well, go out and try it. How does it affect you? If there's no effect, or it makes you feel crappy, I suppose, I would suggest maybe try it again if it makes you feel crappy, because maybe you're releasing, you're connected to something that needs to let go, and you're having trouble with that. But if you feel nothing, maybe it doesn't work for you, and that's fine. But it works for many other people. And there's many different types of practices, from a modern perspective, and from more traditional perspectives from other cultures that have to do with connecting with nature, hugging a tree, putting your bare feet on the ground. Anyways, that was a suggestion in my last video. And just a few days later, I saw the great Conor McGregor, who, I've got Irish blood in me, I've got an Irish last name. I'm a fan of his. I think fame can change many people into all sorts of things. But I'm a fan of Conor, When you get a certain amount of fame, it becomes hard to exist as a human being. And in some ways, in some arenas of life, the very qualities that might make you exceptional, might allow you to climb to the top of some activity that requires a certain degree of competence and prowess. Some of those qualities that make you a champion or unbeatable, or give you a certain mindset that allows you to come out on top beyond everyone else and be recognized for that, or do things that people have not done before. That's very difficult. That's even better than getting first place, in my opinion. It's better to break new ground. It's more interesting. Many people have become, a champion and gotten a medal or a trophy for first, but not as many people have done it the first time. They're different. Conor's done both. And, fame has affected him in many ways, and I'm sure it's a great burden. But those very qualities that allow you to get to the top, to become a champion, to stand out like that, are sometimes the very personality traits that make you more susceptible to being consumed and twisted by fame Now, I'm not saying that Connor is twisted, but he seems to, at times, have been consumed by all this power, by the alienation that ultimately comes from fame, that sets you apart from most other human beings. It's hard to exist, hard to find who you are as an individual beyond everyone's perception of you, hard to be humble because people put you on a pedestal or want to cast you into the dirt because they're jealous, or you have a platform that they don't like, and you're saying or doing things that they don't agree with. But in any case, I'm a fan of Connor, and a few days after the last video that I made suggesting that people go out and connect with Mother Nature, Connor released a video, a short one, about him on his way to, I think, probably one of his martial arts practices. He's got a big fight coming up. It's been a while. I'm glad to see him getting back into the cage. I'm sure many people are. But he was walking through the park in his bare feet. He was talking about grounding. He was talking about connecting to nature. He was going over and hugging a tree, and he genuinely seemed to get a benefit from it. He tried it, right? Maybe he did some research, but he went out and tried it. And he found the truth from his own experience that it's beneficial. So it was just a great synchronicity to have that suggestion of this very easy and simple, but also very potent grounding practice of getting your skin connected to Mother Nature and trying to relax and sink into the ground, connect with the earth, maybe hug a tree, maybe appreciate the greenery around you. It was wonderful to see that. The great Conor McGregor, and I say that with all respect, taking advantage of this wonderful and simple practice. I hope it helps improve his life. It's nice to see the ripples of consciousness producing these kinds of helpful techniques, these overlaps, these synchronicities. It's reassuring that other people are on their path towards a better them, towards a calmer mind, a more honest heart,